truth that makes you free. A real truth now commands you to love folk. Because you realize you're not exempt. You battle with one of them in there. Yeah, you battle deceitfully. You battle with something.
That's right.
Yeah. But when you think you all that, you just want to stop at Sodom and Gomorrah. Because that's never been your battle. But being deceitful has been your battle. Having hatred and anger has been your battle. Being malicious at times, trying to have revenge has been your battle. Which is the reason why when the Bible says vengeance is mine. Listen, your preacher has had the battle not taking revenge on folk. How dare I walk around with my nose up at you like, I can't believe that. Yeah, I can't believe you go through that. Yeah, I can't believe you battle with that. You know, are you really saved if you're going through that? Yeah, I'm saved and I'm walking out my salvation daily with fear and trembling. Now, that allows you to meet folks right. So now the next verse says this, that a Samaritan, somebody who didn't even qualify. This is how you know God will use anybody at any time for his glory to be revealed. Verse 33, but a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was. And when he saw him, he had compassion on him. Something that's been lost in the church is something as simple as compassion. Let me help you with this. I can't judge you and have compassion for you.
That's right. Good.
Yeah, there's no way I can judge you and compassion replaces judgment.
Come on now.
Compassion says, my God, I know that must be rough. I had a similar situation and I know how that made me feel, but I can only imagine what you're going through.
Right.
Compassion replaces judgment. Now, when you don't give out a odor.
Right.
People already feel bad about what they're going through. You know that, right?
That's right. That's right.
You do know that. They feel bad already. Especially if they're in a backsliding condition.
Right.
If they've been to God and they just backslide, they already feel bad. So then they come around you, certain priests, or Levitical priesthood, or your blessed and highly favored self, and they feel worse after they came to you. But see, God will use somebody who don't even qualify to bless his people for real. He said a certain Samaritan wasn't even, I ain't even got time to go to that from a biblical point of view, but Samaritan wasn't even qualified to be a blessing.
Come on now.
But the way that you know that you're blessed for real is when you're able to meet people where they are. When was the last time that God trusted you to meet somebody where they were and you dropped the ball? Dropped the ball because you judged them. Dropped the ball because you didn't feel like they were qualified. But the Bible says this, that this certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came and saw him. And when he saw him, he had compassion on him. And went to him and bound up his wounds. I need you to hear this. One of the ways to know, baby, is when you got somebody in your corner, is when you're wounded, they're going to help bound up your wound. See, I don't need you around me, rascal. If I got a wound and you pouring salt on me,
Bound them up.
yeah, it's already a wound. You going to make me feel worse by pouring salt on my wound? You going to make me feel worse by reminding me of what God delivered me from? Come on, somebody. They trying to stir up something that God is trying to bound up. So not only did he bound it up, but he poured oil and wine on it. Now, just so you know, that was a healing virtue. So what he's saying is, I'm not just going to cover up your wound, but I'm going to help your wound heal. Which is the reason why you got to connect with entities where there's a real oil flowing. Because a real oil will cause your wounds to heal and not just be covered up. But not only did he do that, he set him on his beast. So he said, listen, I know you were left half dead, but I'm about to bound up your wounds, put you some medication on it, and now I'm going to put you on your beast. See, somebody left you to die, but I'm going to come and help you and take you to the next place. One of the ways to know that God has sent you help is when somebody is trying to create an avenue that's conducive for you to get to your next. You don't want anybody that continues to remind you of how wounded you are. I already know I'm wounded. I already know I've been stripped. I already know people that left me. I don't need you to remind me of that. I need you to become a part of the solution. You know, somebody say, are you a part of the solution? Now, I'm going to tell you this. In marriage, that becomes very, very important. And in relationships with people that's close to you. You don't want to be a part of the problem by blaming them. You don't want to be a part of the problem by, you have this judgmental checklist that you don't do. You think you're a part of the solution when you do that? Yeah, when you got a checklist about your spouse, you think you're a part of the solution? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What can you do to provide oil and wine for the wound? What can you do? So now he said, I'm going to put you on my beast too. I ain't just going to depend on you to get healed. I'm going to now give you a mode of transportation. So he puts him on the beast. And the Bible says that he took him to a safe place. Verse number 34 says, and went to him, bound him up his wounds, pouring oil and wine, and set him on his beast, and brought him to an inn and took care of him. Brought him to a place. Listen, as this church continues to grow, there's going to be opportunities for you to meet people where they are in the streets, in your family, on your job. You're able to meet them where they are. Yes, sir. Don't judge them. Right. Provide an oil for them. Yes, right. And then say, I need you to come with me to a place. Come on. Because there's an inn and a place where there's more people just like you that were stripped, wounded, and left for dead. See, it's not until we start describing church for what it is. Church is not a bunch of folk that got it all together. No. Church is not this place where everybody just walks around sanctimonious. No. Church is not this place where just because you've been saved 30 years, that now that means you got it all together. Because the truth of the matter is, 29 of them years you've been still struggling. You better talk. I'm trying to get the benefit of the doubt. You better talk. But when we meet people right there in the streets, on your job, don't judge them. Provide an answer for them. Become the Samaritan. So the Bible says he took him to an inn. Now this is how you know, which is the reason why it has to be reciprocated in a relationship. And the Lord told me this years ago. There's a difference in people that join your church versus people that want to be shepherded.
True. Come on now. Talk about it.
Everybody that say, I want to be a part pastor, they're not ready to be shepherded. So I can only pastor those that want to be pastored. Anybody can attend. But what I realized is Jesus' church was only 12 folk. That's right. Everybody else came for the fish and the loaves.
Talk about it.
Which is the reason why I had to go from 5,000 right back down to 12. But when I understood that, I understood now you can only invest in people at their level of investment. That's right. Which means I can't pray you past your desire to want to be delivered. Come on now. And it's not my fault if you don't get delivered and I prayed over you. Yeah, this is not my fault. The devil's a liar. I already understand. I'm screaming saying the devil's a liar. No, I'm just joking. The devil's a liar. The devil's a liar, thinking that I'm going to pray you past your own desire to want to be delivered. You know how many times in Scripture the Bible says like this? Your faith has made you whole. Your faith has made you whole. Your faith has made you whole. Your faith has made... He didn't say my faith praying for you made you whole. Right. So that's the reason why, Sister Megan, you got to be in church, because this is how you get faith. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So now that's why you can just be one service away. One service away. That's why you can't miss your breakthrough for real. Your faith just may have been merged up enough to where my breakthrough is about to happen for real. Somebody shout for real. So now this man invested in him. He took him to the inn, and listen to this. And on the morrow, when he departed, he took out 2 pence and gave them to the host, and said unto him, take care of him, and whatsoever thou spendest more, when I come again, I will repay thee. So he said, listen, I'm going to be a blessing to this man so much. Not only did I bind him up in his wounds, I put him on the beast. I'm taking him to the inn, But now he paid his hotel stay.
Come on now.
He said, listen, when I come again, however much I owe you, I'm going to take care of it.
Yeah.
God is raising up a group of people now.
That's right.
That's a real church.
Yes, yes.
To be a real blessing.
That's right.
Now, that's the reason why you got to start making better decisions with the quality of your own life.
Right. Amen.
You're not going to be a blessing to folks when you still make raggedy decisions.
Right.
Because you know what? Some of us are so distracted, Brother Brandon, by our own lives that God can't trust us to be a blessing to nobody else.
Come on now. That's good.
Our own lives take up 90% of our emotions.
Talk about it.
Isn't that something? I can't be a blessing to nobody, and 90% of my mind is trying to figure out my own issues.
Wow. Yeah. Great.
You talking about destiny and what God called me to? No, get over that 90% of the stuff that you think about all the time.
That's right.
That's the reason why you got to be careful, and I'm closing, I really am. That's why you got to be careful how much you nurture your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be there, but stop nurturing it. Stop continually allowing an umbilical cord of dysfunction. An umbilical cord of toxicity. An umbilical cord of doubt. You know where that stuff is coming from. But because sometimes we needy and we don't want to be able to get thee away from the stuff that's killing us.
Thank you, Jesus.
Haran, Terah, Abram's dad, was literally killing him. But it wasn't until he got away that God was able to use him. But they're like, be encouraged. God is making you a blessing in this season to be a blessing to somebody else. Can anyone receive that word today?